Hey guys, it's Izzy, and today I'm going to be making a video about my equestrian pet peeves because, oh my god, I have a ton, and this is kind of probably going to turn into a rant video, but bear with me. So here I have number one. Probably like one of my number one pet peeves is when people think, like, especially like dressage and other like similar disciplines, they think just because a horse has their head tucked and almost like behind the vertical and tucked backwards, they think that's collection, and that kind of makes me angry because that's not collection. Because generally, if you're just pulling the horse's head down, it's just making them go behind the vertical and have a hollowed back, when true collection comes from the hind end and then will work its way up to the head and will actually stretch the neck instead of just pulling it downwards. Oh, the phone's going off. Fun stuff. But like, that kind of bothers me because this not true collection, and people are like, oh, my horse can do dressage because he has a fancy trot and can tuck his head. And it's like, well, is he truly using his hind end? Because then he might be collected, but first scream of the video. Pet peeve number two. When people are saddling their horses and they like kind of have it back and then they just shove it forwards, that makes me angry because it's like messing up the horse's hair and making it go backwards, and like you wouldn't want to like someone to do that to you with your hair. Like, that's so uncomfortable and like awkward and like don't do that. Like, just like it's not that much harder instead of shoving it forward, just to lift it up a little bit and put it forward so it doesn't do that, because that is just kind of uncomfortable, and if I were a horse, I wouldn't want that. So this is just kind of like a small one, but people who feed my horse treats without asking me first, because like he is kind of mouthy and I don't like it when people like feed him treats without asking me. Because say I was like saddling him or working with something with him in the cross ties and they give him a treat, it could change his entire attitude, and I didn't need you to give him one at that point. And that just bothers me because you don't just ask for permission first. I mean, if you're doubtful, ask for the owner for permission. Okay, this is kind of like a small one, but like when you buy like a 6-year-old a horse and like they can't even take care of like the responsibility of having a horse at that point, so I just don't really see a point in doing that. I mean, I'm not one to talk because I got my first horse when I was 10, but you just can't really care for your horse that much, and I just don't know, it's kind of like a little bit of a pet peeve I have, but like, don't wait on me. You know what I'm saying? Big one. Well, I see videos like this all the time of like these little girls or boys, I'm not gendering, who like say they're like doing jumpers and they'll like their horse will refuse to jump and they'll fall off. And I hate like some of these kids, they'll like grab the reins, start beating the crap out of their horse basically, and like it just kind of annoys me because like you just don't need to like just discipline while you're on the horse. Don't just like beat the crap out of it when you're on the ground in front of a bunch of people at a show. Like, that's awful. Okay, like, you guys know what I'm saying. Also, probably my last pet peeve I'm going to talk about, because this is kind of a short video, is internet trainers, aka people who think they can go onto your page, basically, and they know everything about your horse, and they can pick out everything you're doing wrong and everything your horse is doing wrong. And that annoys me because you can't tell based off of a video, because you don't know the horse personally. Okay? You have not worked with the horse. You have not messed with him. You do not know the horse personally. So you absolutely have no right to say a word. Just like you don't know the rider, and you have not talked to her personally, and you have not talked to her, and then I can't talk, and you have not done anything with her, and you or him Therefore, you cannot just like go and pick them apart because you don't know what's going on if you have not worked with the horse. Because you don't know what their problems are and what all has been going on, so you have no right to just go on the internet and comment a bunch of stuff that you don't know is actually true. Because that way you're just making assumptions, and that's just not okay. Okay, that has been my kind of short equestrian pet peeves video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I'm pretty new to YouTube, so give me a subscribe if you like my content. But it's been fun talking to you guys and ranting about my pet peeves. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sick too, but whatever. But it's been fun ranting and talking to you guys about my pet peeves. So, bye.